Okay, so that didn't go well. Right, so we're going to try this in a few different ways. I've got some 100% cotton t-shirts, got a black one, and I got 5 white ones. So we're going to use these as like the test ones. I think from what I've searched, 100% cotton's the best. Got some PTFE sheets. They're all different types. I'm honestly not sure what's better, but we're going to use that to iron the designs on. I've also got some 95A TPU. This will actually be the first time that I've printed TPU ever. So the first time I'm going to do it, we're going to be trying to put it on a t-shirt. So hopefully this goes well. We're going to try with TPU and PLA. We'll start with the PLA because that's the one that I think that just won't work, probably won't work at all. I think it might iron onto the t-shirt. I don't think it'll survive washing, and I do not think it will survive everyday wear. That's the idea anyway. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it goes okay. Forgot to hit record, so you just missed me taking these off the plate. We've got a xenomorph design, so it's just your basic silhouette of a xenomorph. I've gone with 0.2 layer height, 0.4 layer height, and a 0.6 layer height, just to see how thicknesses compare when you're ironing them on. Obviously, these are PLA anyway, so I don't expect this to go all that amazing, but we're just going to see what difference it makes. And when we try TPU, which I expect to work a lot better, we'll go ahead and make a best informed decision on thickness when it comes to that then. So let's see how this goes. Let's get the iron heated up. So obviously we printed on a smooth plate. So we've got kind of like the top rough texture, but we've also got the smooth texture. I'm not sure which one would be best. So maybe we'll put the smooth side down and then hopefully the iron will smooth out the rest. Got my PTFE sheet here. Don't know whether you need to have the iron at a certain temperature. We're just gonna wing this. I'm gonna start out with the thinnest one first. Get the t-shirt as flat as possible. I think this is just gonna be a bit of trial and error here. I think what is actually happening is I'm ironing the design to the PTFE sheet. I can see it coming through a little bit, but maybe we can just keep going until it goes onto the t-shirt. Let's see how this looks. Okay, no, I think it is coming through the PTFE, but it was stuck to the t-shirt, so I either did it too long or not enough. I haven't really learned anything so far. Wow, I'm actually crazy happy with that. This is the 0.2. And this is definitely the way to go. Thinner the better for sure. It is stuck on there. It is somewhat flexible, but it's still quite warm. We'll see how it goes. I don't even know whether to go with or try the other designs. I can't imagine thicker being better. Do you know what? This is the test t-shirt. We'll try anyway. Try the 0.4 now. It did smooth out the top, so definitely smooth side down. Just try to do it evenly across. I'm gonna do this one a little bit more because it is thicker. Okay, it's now just starting to come through the PTFE, which is kind of where we did it last time. See, I also think that looks really good too. All right, straight to the thick one. Let's learn everything we can from this. No, this one. Maybe I just didn't do it enough, but it's peeled up a bit. You can see here, I think it's just a bit too thick. It does feel premium, now that this one's stiffened up a bit, but this one's still the most flexible at 0.2. 0.2 might be the way to go, and maybe even lower. I should have gone maybe one more lower as well, just to see. That's our PLA design done. What does it look like inside out? So you can see it hasn't come through the t-shirt at all. The design's obviously visible, but it's looking pretty good. There's no like obvious easy cracking. I mean, the bottom one's just, it's not great. It feels like, oh, there we go. I can just peel it off. But the others don't have as much of a lip. I'm gonna go over them just one more. Okay, I'm happy with this. We're gonna keep these as is, let them cool down. Let's try some TPU and see if that's better. We'll do the same thing, transfer the TPU onto the t-shirt. We'll do a separate t-shirt. Okay, overall, very happy with this. I think PLA is not a complete waste of time. There's no obvious breakage. It's definitely better now that I've gone down it again. Thinner the better. We're gonna go ahead and print some TPU. We'll keep this t-shirt to the side. We'll grab another test one. We'll iron on some TPU design, same design onto this one, see if it fares any better. I just think because it's more rubbery, it might melt like into the fibers, but that's what we're gonna test. We'll judge them based on what we think is better, probably TPU, and then we're gonna try and 3D print directly onto a t-shirt. If that works, we're gonna chuck them all through the wash, and we'll see if they hold up, how they hold up. Maybe I'll wear one for a day as well, just to see if I notice any irritation or whether it just completely falls apart. We'll give that a go. Let's try the TPU. Okay, so TPU print is done. I'm gonna take this off the bed. It went okay. For the first time I've ever printed TPU, definitely needed drying even straight out of the packets, and I knew it would. It's a pain to get off though. Okay, well, that was a bloody nightmare to get off the bed, so I can't even tell. I printed one of these in 0.15 and one of these in 0.2 because I just thought thinner the better. But I can't really tell which one's which. These are a bit more rough, as you can see, they're way more flimsy. And obviously getting off the bed, you gotta be a bit careful because they can flex. So we're gonna try it again. We've got the iron heating up. I'm gonna go one at a time. Not really sure which one's which, so can't tell you which one we're starting with. I'm gonna do basically the same thing and see if it turns out any better. Right, just gotta remember these are thinner and TPU, so maybe they don't need as much heating. But we do want it to get into the fibers of the clothing. That's the whole idea. And we may even have to print a thicker one. You could see through them, and that's not what we want in the t-shirt. Let's have a look at it. No, I think it needs more. I'm just gonna press down on it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna go straight into the next one. Okay. And this one looks a lot better. So they both actually feel fairly similar on the clothes, on the t-shirt itself. It is way more flexible. I knew this would be the way to go. Let's do a little stretch test. I mean, there's no obvious cracking, and you wouldn't really pull a t-shirt too much more than that. I want to give them a good chance in the wash, so I don't really want to crack them right now. So I've already preemptively started printing a bigger version of the TPU. I'm gonna try that on one more t-shirt. Right, so we got the PLA and the TPU, and you can tell the difference. This is so much more flexible. I'm gonna print one more, then we'll put them through the wash and see how they fare, and then we'll try and print directly on a t-shirt. Right, it's now the next day. We're gonna chuck these through the wash. I wore this all day. It has held up pretty well. It's not uncomfortable, it hasn't stretched, but we are going to chuck them in the washing machine, and then we'll get on to printing on the t-shirt whilst that's doing. Something I didn't think about until right now, let's chuck these in, is my washing machine's broken. Spinning this does nothing, so I can't really choose the mode unless I just don't know how to use my washing machine. So we'll probably put it on a 30-degree wash, and then I think that's it. Like this does nothing. I have no idea how to use my washing machine. I just press play. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna print this on my Everyone X400. My idea, and I honestly have no idea if this will work, is to put the t-shirt kind of like this, like on the build plate in there, and then just place it down and hope. So the bed doesn't raise or lower on the Everyone X400, the nozzle comes down. I'm hoping it's gonna be okay. We might have to use magnets to like keep it taut. Let's give it a go. So I'm putting the magnets on now. I've sent it to the printer. I don't exactly know where it checks for bed leveling, so hopefully not on the edge. It's really struggling to get the bed to temperature, but the other way. It wants to get to 35 degrees and it's just hanging on at like 39. I didn't really think about this part. We may have to skip this in G-code. I'll give it a second. I've opened the doors. Let's see. Before this causes the fire that it's inevitably going to cause, I just want to tell it, do not do this. I've got the emergency stop. I have no idea what's going to happen. Do not do this with your own printer. There's a reason I'm doing it with mine. I didn't think about the purge line. Oh dear, it knocked the magnets off. I don't know what it's going to do. Okay, cancel. That did not go well. Okay, it's good to know. We'll go again. I do have a backup plan if I can't make this work. Okay, so that didn't go well. A hole in the t-shirt where it dragged across, but the TPU that it did print by here, it did print very well. We basically have one more shot of this. I've got one more t-shirt and I am going to give it a go. Right, so the goal here now is let it do its thing. This is doing the quad mesh leveling, but once it's doing the points all the way around, we're going to place the magnets behind it as it goes. So we won't hit the magnets, and hopefully we can chuck a couple like in the middle so to keep it taut. We're going to see how that goes. I feel like I say we're going to see how that goes a lot. Okay, we're close to where we failed last time. One right here. And we will put one up in the corner, because I think it did just try and start to print. Oh, it's dragging it a bit. Oh, I don't know where it's going. It's now heating the nozzle. I'm hoping it just kind of goes back to that area. Just doing another purge line. Please work. I honestly can't believe this is kind of working. Holy shit, it actually printed. It is done. Let's get it off the bed. Let's see how it goes. I think the washing machine's almost done too, so pretty much perfect timing. Let's wrap this video up and see what we learned. It's like stuck down. Wow. It's not as clean, but it's there. Look at that. It's on there. Look on the inside. Oh, it's definitely more woven into the fibers. You can see it's like really sunk into it. This might be the way. So I've just put it on. I kind of like all these like little drips that you can see by here. I mean, some of them are gonna come off. Like these parts are interwoven into the fabric. They're not coming off. And I kind of like this too. It's like a story to it almost. Like this is also interwoven. It's like just the purge line. It kind of looks cool. I mean, it drips straight from his mouth. So it's kind of fitting. It's kind of like in the street art sort of t-shirts. Right, I just heard the washing machine. We'll go ahead and take that out now and we'll see if it was even worth it, because if this is just gonna wash off, then none of it was worth it. You're just gonna have to believe that I haven't taken a look at this yet. I've just picked it all up outside of the washer. Let's pick one, see how it turned out. Okay, so I've got the big design. So this is the one from the washing machine. It's pretty good. I have noticed it is peeling away a little bit, but not everywhere. So I wonder if we just iron it on a little bit more. Like these corners aren't. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be the most durable piece of clothing you own, but I do think it's possible. I think I just made a mistake here. Let's check out what the others look like and we'll come to a conclusion. Okay, so this one I don't think is the PLA. I think this one is the TPU, and it is. Actually, only this one is. Only this one is coming away. This one isn't anywhere at all. You can see it's not coming away. It's completely still attached to the clothes. So I really do think just make sure you heat it well. This one, a bit of a failure. I think this was definitely the TPU. And then we'll have a look at the PLA. It's actually quite hard to come off, and it's not coming off everywhere. Let's have a look at how the PLA fared. Yeah, okay. I was worried because I didn't know if, oh, PLA is rock solid. This one, it's coming right off. His head's come off. His mouth's coming off. It's made it so much harder. But but it's not peeling off at 0.4, but it is unbelievably stiff. Okay, so in conclusion, does it work? Probably. So, I mean, it wasn't coming off on this one at all. So I do think it's possible. I just think you need to make sure you heat it well. So when you're putting your TPU, definitely TPU, PLA, it was never going to work. It was just kind of a proof that you can't just do it with any material. Probably can be done with some others, but that was TPU 95A. And I can imagine printing directly on the clothing. I haven't got time before this video has to go up to wash this one as well. I'll put a comment down below if this one just completely goes to shreds or holds up better. But you might see this t-shirt, because I do just plan to wear this t-shirt now. We'll see if time is good to this t-shirt. Would I recommend you print directly on the t-shirt? Probably not. I mean, luckily this was a cheap t-shirt, but imagine if you did this with a more expensive t-shirt or just any, it's not worth the waste. I would probably still stick with the iron-on, even though I do kind of like this and it's probably more durable. It feels like it. There are no seams at all on the edges. There's not even a little lip. But like I said, I'll put something down in the comments. If you've ever tried anything like this, done anything with clothing and 3D printing, anything else I should try, let me know. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We've got some exciting content. We've got an exclusive Kickstarter to look at, another collaboration with another company. We're going to be making something really cool and handy. I keep saying what's going to happen next week. I try and make these videos as fast as I can, but also I want quality. This took a lot of preparation, a lot of research. I don't want to just pump out a video every week. This isn't my full-time job, but if you do want to help it become that, then I've got a Patreon down in the description below. You can get yourself exclusive items that you can either use for personal use or hobby use and just support the channel. You get the ads, the videos, don't get the ads. You get the videos early, ad-free most of the time if I'm not uploading it last minute on the Friday afternoon. I do plan to post some more like behind the scenes, especially the weeks where I miss an upload. I should probably update everybody there because you can, and I'll put those out for free. You don't need to pay for that part. So even if you want to just join at the free tier, I will be posting exclusive content. The only things that will be paid is the models and the early videos, but the actual uploads and little updates about me on what I'm up to that week, they'll just go straight on the Patreon for any free member. So feel free to join. Make sure you stick around and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.